What's going on, guys? STB54 back with the second episode of My League Online, guys. So a lot has happened, as you guys heard from yesterday's video. This video was delayed today because I had issues with my external hard drive, so 2K got uninstalled and I had to reinstall it and everything. So there's a lot to do. So we made some big time moves. So we traded Markel Holtz from Mike Bibby. It's not really a significant trade, but it was an improvement because it's probably not going to be a multi-year thing. So Holtz didn't really make sense for me to keep a rookie when I could just trade for a better player right now. One of my friends traded this trade, Byron Scott and Patty Mills, for Sam Cassell and Brook Lopez. But here's where it starts. We trade Jeremy Lin and Gerald Wallace, this is like 19-year-old Gerald Wallace, for Devin Booker, who doesn't get traded away. Then we go ahead and trade Klay Thompson and Aaron Gordon for Kyrie Irving and Serge Ibaka, which is an improvement at both of those positions. I mean, Klay's a nice shooter and everything, but Kyrie just does it all. That's a great trade for us. Then we come back to trade Peja Stojakovic and Nikola Vucevic for Paul George. I also like this trade for us. Stojakovic and George basically the same overall. I just like George because he can dribble more. Giving up Vucevic kind of hurt. And then finally we just traded Zaza for Labissiere. This, I don't know why. I just want to get younger for some reason. I don't really know. But we are going to hop right into our first game that I'm going to be playing on camera. We are now the 5th overall team in terms of everything. We are playing against the Orlando Magic, who have Larry Bird.
You've been in the booth for most of the day today.
And I believe it was Pau Gasol, who's also a 90 overall player. So it's going to be interesting. We have one of the more loaded teams now with the addition of Shaq. I mean, with the addition of Kyrie. I could do more with Kyrie than I can do with Klay, because Klay's just not the kind of guy off the dribble that obviously Kyrie is. I can do much more with Kyrie's. Like Klay Thompson, the only time I was
coming at you from
was when he was
Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. Kevin Hartley here with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is
and Kyrie can do that, but now I can.
Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against the New York Knicks, and there wasn't much
I don't know
how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely
I don't know if this Ibaka can shoot the ball.
And the story of that game was terrific rhythm on the offense.
Not a smooth step.
I thought they were terrific at
I don't know
getting
if
the ball
Ibaka that we
playing
have
so well together that night. Really shared the ball and looked for each other at a high level.
And now the opening line.
I know he's obviously the
Bucket
final
is out there with Shaquille O'Neal.
anything.
Then it's Paul
Yeah,
George.
so this one can't
It's
shoot
Kyrie
the ball.
Irving, and it's
Or
Booker
he
in at
can't
the
shoot
three,
the ball
the
like
small
the
forward.
current Ibaka can.
Now, here is Irving.
Oh, that one.
Kicks it out to Booker. The second chance effort. Yes, and it's Irving
So
picking up the
Kyrie
assist.
going
And Irving is
way to the rim for his
the
first
offense.
attempt.
When a team is open, he's quick to whip it around and get him.
Kyrie's dribbles are making so much space
So many people were surprised
for our other players, and
throughout the
Kyrie
decade, unafraid
gets
to
to go.
pull the trigger.
That was
He
a tough
moved up
finish. I
to
thought
number
they
2
might
draft
fall
the great
foul.
Bill
That's
Russell,
what they did.
moving back to
Larry
number
Bird,
3
I
to
feel like
draft
he's not much
McHale.
of a two-hit
At
guy.
Parrish, assembling the big
I feel like he's
3-4
gonna be
championship
easy to
and
guard.
dismantling that big 3 for all those unprotected picks. This is an organization that
Except
stops
when
at
you leave him
nothing
open.
to try and win titles.
Oh, a good open look.
Yeah, I changed up some of
Sprays
these
it home.
numbers. I don't know why Shaq came under 90.
In the corner, George with it.
George is not
Over
the
Stockton.
shooter we
And
want, but
Irving
when
with the
Kyrie
basket on
can
the
do
assist
that,
by George.
that's part of the reason we
Irving's
got
got
him.
his
He
second
is
basket of the night.
Nice way to start
Into
his
his
numbers
money
getting
release.
called and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count
Mitch
on him to get
Richmond,
buckets.
no
He's
good.
getting the ball
We're running the
because
break
he's very
now.
efficient when he has it.
Now Irving.
Kyrie
Following Mitch Richmond's
hits
three-point
George in the corner. He lights
there.
the lamp.
George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep
Great
ball.
start.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one this year on their first 5 attempts.
Gasol against O'Neal.
Can Booker
Here's
guard
Bird.
Bird a little bit? That's all we
And
need.
the got 5 points so far.
How about the head of steam?
You don't need much out of
generate right there.
out of
To
Booker
the rack.
besides
Really
hitting
easy.
some
I
shots.
really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable.
Shaq, get out of the
With
corner.
stifling defense, he's going to still find a
What are
way
you
to get
doing
it in the
corner?
basket.
George, you can be in the corner all day long.
Good in the assist.
They're hitting them all off of Kyrie.
And that's now 6 points for Paul George.
And 4 points. So he's contributed to just about
Irving.
every point.
Here's Millsap. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, what a pass.
We gotta get Shaq a bit involved
Basket
defensively.
with that setup.
Screen by O'Neal.
We're gonna do some dancing.
Booker outside.
I just had George open and missed them.
Out to Ibaka. Booker dishes to O'Neal. Ball movement by Boston.
Kyrie to Shaq.
For the dunk. Draw. He'll go to the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share
And
the
the
ball.
harm does not
Concentrates on
turn.
running the offense. This team is really dangerous.
Stockton is
Stockton
nice.
with it. George picks him up.
He's not a
Gasol
guy I'd like
kicks
to
to
have in
Bird.
2K. Do damage.
Oh, good
Bird's
on the triple.
not on right now.
Celtics leading by 5.
Kyrie almost loses the ball.
While
but
some are
gathers
still
it back.
speculating as to why Kyrie wanted out, the reality is, in
Into the
this case with all
corner.
great players, he feels like he's good enough to be the man on a team that can
Shaq on
contend
Millsap,
for
a
championship.
mismatch.
And you might
I've never
question how
seen one and I was in the paint.
but he's basically been a pro.
I was in the paint
approach, and
too long.
now he's got.
So we already bring in Kyrie's
For the Magic, Lance
Bibby.
Stevenson comes in for
We
Paul
keep
Millsap.
Shaq and George on. We bring in
The
Bobby and
Celtics also
Smith.
changing it up. Morey's
I don't know what our rotation is.
Smith comes in for
Kyrie.
Booker, and Mike is subbed in for Irving.
They keep
Now here's
Larry
Bird.
in.
He's got 5.
And Gasol
On the
is
clock.
stuck.
Fires from deep.
And Larry's off
O'Neal
again.
pulls it down.
Bibby running
going to
the
be a
floor.
lot of discussion over
Shaquille misses the layup.
for a long
Can't
time.
miss the layup.
What he does the next few years may end up defining his legacy. He is all
We need
in
some
on
good
himself,
defense
and it
all
could
around.
pay off huge or fizzle out.
Now here's Stevenson. After Shaquille
No.
O'Neal's miss.
How's he keep that
Shoots it.
ball in? Stockton.
Stockton's shot is good.
We need Kyrie. Now that I have
Celtics
Kyrie,
leading by 3.
I can't create without him, other than going.
1:41 left to play in the first.
And then we're
By
picked
Stevenson.
off. Here's Lance Stevenson.
Kicks it to Dragic.
Dragic is in. And Dragic goes right
With his first shot this game.
And I respect the
And we find ourselves
savvy of Dragic.
in a
I mean, when he gets
one-point game
position
when we were
defense
just
is
up
that,
by
he
nearly
finds
10.
a way to score.
O'Neal is screen on Dragic. Bibby passes to Smith.
JR,
Kicks it to
he's
O'Neal. Got a piece of
We
it.
throw it away again.
Stolen by Bird.
And here's Dragic.
Pull-up jumper.
Fall away
And
jumper.
the
They
rebound
can't
collected by
referee.
Rory. The Orlando Magic
Well,
come into this one.
JR,
Following
you-
loss to the Hornets
JR
and
for
Charlotte.
us for giving me a guy
And the dunk
who,
by
when
O'Neal.
nothing's going, we
How
can
about using
force
the
the
rim
ball up and
to get
hope
some
it goes
true
down.
hang time?
You know, he
Because
just
that's
wanted to
JR's
make sure
thing.
the
He gets the
landing
bad
was
shot.
softer than the takeoff.
So we can just every
Right, I
once in a
don't know
while
how much weight that carries.
JR let him do his thing.
Bird.
Or he sends Bird back. And here's Bibby. Bibby to Shaq.
That's good for
Lays it
Shaq
off
on
the
the assist by
glass.
Bibby. Shaq's got his
That's a
third
big
basket of the night right
personal
there.
foul by
Timely
Shaq.
passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe.
Big block by
for success.
Robert Ory there off of Larry.
Same page, completely in sync.
Shaq knocks it away.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Orlando making some changes. Beasley's checked in for Bird. And it's Iguodala in for John Stockton. And then for Boston. This year comes in for Shaq.
You need some defense here, Beasley.
For George. Now here's Iguodala. Gasol is screen.
All the backups are
Near the free-throw line, it's Dragic. And he gets the shot to fall
like that.
coming off the pick.
That was
Or
an
Robert
outstanding
Ory.
kick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Bibby passes to Petrovic.
Nowhere to go.
Out to Smith. A 3-ball.
JR lights it
Three
with the
ball is good.
green.
Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Come out there a high rated and
Dragic dishes to Gasol.
An underrated 8.
Over Labissiere.
No way. Oh, how did he
Clock hit all zeros.
Scout played perfect.
He's got nerves of steel.
And he
Gotta
put it
have
down.
big
All right, where's
to hit a shot
game?
like that at the
Did I did not.
The
Oh, that's
offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Celtics
We were in a
lead by
closer
4.
game than I would hope for at this point.
We've got more in store for you right after this. We caught up with Kyrie Irving.
We gotta bring Kyrie back in.
We expect so much out of each
I
other.
don't want to see him talking. I don't
Kyrie
want to see him
reminding us that
playing.
it's not just the expectations
Who
of
is
fans, the
Ward?
media, but
Can we
also
just get this
perhaps the
started?
most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Oh yeah. They're constantly trying to
Lord,
manage
guy.
expectations while still demanding the
Beasley.
best
Good
from one another.
Michael
And I gotta
Beasley.
tell
He
you,
lost.
it's fun to watch.
It must be Michael Beasley.
And the first quarter is
Thrown
in the books.
away.
Second about ready to get underway. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Stevenson down to Beasley, and he's fouled by
You're
Robert Orr.
in this first half.
My
You know what
goodness.
they've done right so far from the
No
get-go
way.
tonight is run. I mean, so much of their
Thinking 1 for 2
has
out
come
of
off
him
the
here.
fast break.
And a chance
And
presented by Gatorade to see who's on.
All right,
the floor.
Kyrie, it's
All
time
fueled
to
up,
shine.
ready to go for the start of the second quarter.
It's a little bit
So
too
on the
low
floor for
my
Orlando.
likings.
They've
4 and
got
5
5
in
to
the damn one for
Stevenson is
Shaq.
out there with Dragic.
His
Then there's
second of the
Beasley.
game.
And
Can
it's
he go
Iguodala
back?
in at the small forward position.
And how about
Oh,
the
for
excellent
2,
court
so
vision, just keeping the
fine.
defense off balance.
Yeah, that was a sweet
He's had a
pass right
couple
there,
of
setting up his
chances.
teammate nicely.
1-3.
How you move the route, share that sugar, man. Share.
Look, how long into a season do you wait until win-loss counts?
Kyrie able to
I don't know if you can put a specific timeline
Shaq
on it, Kevin.
lost it
but I
again.
think You kind of look at the season in
They
maybe
attack.
10-day windows or 5-game windows, maybe a month window. It varies from coach to coach. For me
Magic
personally,
take the lead.
I would try to
Kyrie
look
to
at
shoot.
10-day to 2-week windows, and then
Run ball, but Shaq abuses Millsap.
Good. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shaq is shooting 5 for
Consistently
6
finding ways
tonight.
to get the ball
He's had
inside
his way when he's
taking
done.
full advantage.
pretty clear. It's smash mouth
The
basketball.
Magic hang
Pound that
around.
thing inside.
Tough
And
shot in the
by
Magic.
Stevenson.
He's really
Lance
starting to
Stevenson,
ramp it up now,
7
getting
points.
involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Kyrie, Shaq.
Irving kicks to O'Neal.
And it's
Millsap with the steal.
Millsap
Stolen
and
by
Kyrie
O'Neal.
stolen.
Let's go down to the
It's going
sideline
back
and catch
away.
up with David Aldridge.
Stevenson to the hole block.
You have a stacked front court.
Beasley.
You've got plenty of size.
Cleans it up.
Head coach Frank
We
Vogel
find
said,
ourselves
in
trailing
today's small ball NBA, we think we can beat the heck out of teams in the paint.
Kyrie's got to work.
Shooting has
He's
been a hindrance.
oh, he draws the
Might have to win some games, 68 to 65. Kevin,
Going against the grain, DA.
We're gonna go pick and roll here, see if we can
Change here.
create.
Richmond's checked in.
Kyrie slips the D and
6
lays
points
it.
for Kyrie
Best
Irving.
part about Kyrie's
Those
game for me is his
defenders
ability
just
to
look
lay the
a
ball
little bit gassed. I mean, they're
from
getting
anywhere.
around
I mean,
on
his
that low
ability
block.
to lay the ball in is
They
absolutely
double him with
absurd.
George.
Finish.
Here's Beasley. And a
Michael Beasley.
converting.
You know, I
We're
think
losing
Kevin,
to
they
Michael
took the
Beasley and
going
Lance.
to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Shaq with a screen on Dragic. Irving.
Shaq!
O'Neal.
His
Following the active
third
shooting.
and one of
Play
the
chance
game.
coming up.
And we're in
Got
the
the height
first
advantage
half,
down
but
low.
then he hit
It's
a
up.
free
Forget about it. It's a wrap.
He
You gotta
converts
send more help if you're the defense.
and one. Kyrie is
And breaking down
6
some numbers
already.
here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Shaq has
Come out and attack mode
13
on the defensive end. They've applied
Got
pressure
more if he
and
can-
forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their
Look
fair
at
share of points
Beasley
off
torches,
turnovers so
but a
far
bucket
tonight,
say no. Kyrie for
Outside Irving.
3.
And the
Bang!
hit again from deep.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth
Kyrie's got 9
tonight.
balls.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the
Beasley.
other grabs it right back.
Iguodala.
Three
Wide
is
open.
off the
Tried to
mark
come
and the
right back
rebound
with a
takes.
three of his own, but it's no
Here's
good.
Kyrie.
And when you look at this,
Kyrie to
Magic
the
team
corner
with
for
their talent,
Booker. Hits the
identity beat.
3.
Well, I think it should be up-tempo, defensive.
And an 11-2 run and it was up to 6. Kyrie nearly
Defending at a high
double
level of that
already.
kind of athleticism.
We double the ball
and
on
I think
Beasley
would
trying
lead
to
to
get to
easier
Richmond for
offense. And
3.
that's what I think
Won't
they have
go
to
for
foundation
Millsap.
themselves on.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on
Kyrie able to slice and dice.
rebounds harder.
And not
Kyrie to Shaq.
that's what he provides.
for his
And he
eighth
just
first
dangles
half
from the
set.
bucket after sending that
Well,
one
this is
through.
certainly looking like
Which team has the swagger right now?
Well, you know what? You don't want to do
getting Kyrie
to get an opponent riled up. You got to be
better
mindful
than
of
they
that.
had.
Now, here is Irving.
Kyrie to
By
Shaq.
Paul Millsap. And
17
with the
for
slam.
the big man.
And just tacks a few
And
more
a
points
double-double
onto
is
their
one
lead
assist.
with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Paul George with
Here
the
they
steal.
go. Here's Kyrie.
Irving attacking
Kyrie to Shaq again.
with the slam.
And guys got careless with the ball. Turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up
Kyrie
right with the steal, he went
He's
straight
been
on the
magical.
attack.
That's exactly the way to do it.
And they take him
Go
out
hard to
in
the
last
bucket
minute.
and don't let them
They
set
realize
up the
they're getting
defense.
back.
Orlando making some changes.
Because
Pau
Stockton's
Gasol
back in.
checked in for Beasley.
So they want to keep
Bird
Stockton
comes in for
working,
Andre
so he's
Iguodala.
tired.
And Stockton
Here's
subbed in
Gasol
for
trying to
Goran
work out
Dragic.
PCA.
Now,
Second year
here's
pro.
Gasol.
Look at that D on
Outside for
Gasol.
Stockton.
Stockton at
Once
three
again off the mark,
doesn't go.
Orlando.
It's a
Here's
plus
Bibby.
5 advantage for
To
them.
Petrovic.
After that one.
Three, it doesn't
Shocked
go.
that didn't turn it
He has
3 points.
struggled early in the season.
Paid on
He's
those
absolutely
nearly
sharp.
every time.
Just
Here's
hasn't
Bird.
had it.
That's good. And a nice assist
And
from
the
Stockton.
Jumper from Bird.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton
Come on, we gotta make some stops here.
whomever he's facing.
I don't like this lineup.
Or he kicks to Labissiere.
Scal, he can hit. Not well.
Puts up a three.
Smith can hit
Traps
that.
it
Yup.
tray.
JR, if it's
six.
covered, it's going
Assists
down
like
without a
that have
doubt.
typified their effort today. Terrific
Alright,
ball
I want
movement.
to get Kyrie
Really a
that
prime
double-double
example of
before
the
that
difference in
half.
how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual
We're
play at
reaching.
the other end.
And the foul.
They're not
by
going to
Bibby.
teach, though.
That's his
Kyrie
first
with
foul.
9 and 10.
And Stevenson's checked
Ready
in for
for
Paul
trying to
Millsap.
get him
Some
the
changes
double-double
for Boston.
before the half.
And Orlando has possession.
No way Stockton
They
can
trail by 11.
anything.
stolen by
Kyrie
Kyrie
took it
Irving.
away. Here's Kyrie Irving.
Puts it up from
Irving,
15.
a mid-ranger
Good
for the
at
double-double.
in front of the rim.
11 and
7
10
points here in
in
this
one.
quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
Behind Shaq.
Celtics
Booker,
leading by
Kyrie.
11. Shaq
Kyrie
with a
crosses
screen on
over.
Irving
Hits
attacking.
George in the
Here's
corner.
George for
Hits
three.
up the
And
rim.
the Celtics hit again from
They
deep.
are sharp
To
shooting
push
from
the action
corner.
and build this lead.
Stockton.
You know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best.
And
Game out of
Stockton.
reach and in the win column.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Kyrie at the buzzer.
It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other
All
from
right,
the
so
outside.
good first
And
half.
we've reached
We're
halftime
over
in this
50
one.
points, so we're on pace
So-
for a win, which is
I
usually
thank
our
you,
goal
David.
every game.
Folks,
Score
don't go
about
away
100
after
points.
the break.
We
We'll
feel
see you
like we
right
can
back
win
here
every
for the
game.
It's the 2K Sports
We do that.
Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie
Halftime
Johnson
show.
here.
We ain't watching
Boston
that. We're
found
going
themselves
straight
in
out.
a
We don't
close
need a
game in the
break.
first.
Kyrie
The biggest
and
lead
me,
they were
we're
able
gonna
to get out to during the first
dominate
period was
the
6
assist.
points. They played a
Shaq is
determined
19
brand of
points
basketball in
already.
the second quarter and began
I mean,
to pull
Kyrie is
away
more
as we
assists
reached
than
the
us
half.
as Heat.
At 11.
They have
And
more
it's just
steals.
about time now for the third quarter.
We usually steal. How long does this happen?
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida.
Start
Looking
of the
especially
third
striking tonight.
quarter.
And as we begin
Oh.
the second half, first half wasn't
There's
even.
no way. There's no way that this guy should be in the Alright, we're back to the action. All the starters on the floor. 11 and 11 for
The
Kyrie.
Magic trail by
He
11.
had a
On the
huge
court right
passing
now for
game.
the Celtics.
You don't think he's
They've got
22
Paul
assists,
George.
get that
Shaquille
foul.
O'Neal is out there with Ibaka.
Yeah.
Then there's Devin Booker.
I don't know
and
what
it's
that
Irving at the point
deal
guard
was.
position.
And they've got to
But
not just
Shaq
on the
again.
scoreboard, but really in the rebounding
Kyrie,
numbers
that little
as well.
pass.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of
the
basketball.
defenders
And a
right
little
in the
sandpaper element to
So
it.
simple,
Gritty
so delicate
and
of a
rough.
pass.
But that's how you win
And
games.
Gasol shoots.
Gasol kicks to Stockton.
Again on this.
Back to Gasol.
Good D all around.
Over Ibaka.
No, bad
Misses off the
shot.
right iron. Celtics
And
lead by
Ibaka's there
13.
for the rebound.
And the Celtics gave up 4
We want to go to work
to
with
get one in
Kyrie
Kyrie
for
Irving. But they already
three.
had
Off
so
the
much
mark.
depth They could
Kyrie
afford to
finds
sacrifice
Booker
a bit
alone for
for
three.
just entering his prime.
Kyrie's IQ
Clearly
has
a
been
defensive
there
lapse
today.
there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide.
Whenever they're there, he's trying to Shaq when he's open.
It's Richmond on the wing.
Mitch Richmond, that's a tough shot.
Once again
from
off the
three,
mark,
and it doesn't
Orlando.
go as a result.
And really for the Celtics,
Kyrie.
a wealth of assets, but in reality, only so much playing time to go around. Sooner
Kyrie
or
holds
later,
it
they knew they
and throws it away to Bird.
And I think they got the best player.
Bird
in the
going
trade.
at George, drops it
Three-pointer.
off for
Good.
Richmond.
And it's Bird
Three.
picking up the assist.
A big one.
Richmond's got his second
They
basket
need
of the night.
Finally,
Here's Kyrie.
they get one to drop.
Kyrie
That's one
going
of
in
their
with
first
tap.
four here in the third.
Shaq, oh
And the dunk
my!
by O'Neal.
He goes right on
Oh, yeah.
top
I mean, he
of
scored most
Millsap
of the
with
points
dunk.
himself.
Time called here. The Magic
Okay.
decide to talk it over.
Going into this, I love the way we're
All
playing.
the
I love the
talk
way
about
Kyrie
coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team.
can do much
As
more
this
than
year
Wayne,
and
obviously.
next left
And it
on his
doesn't look
contract,
like we're
player
missing play
option
with the
after that.
acquisition of Paul
But with
George.
his scoring and shooting,
So
should
it
make this
doesn't look like
offense
we're missing
even
too
more
much.
potent.
That's a tough shot. And that's off
And the
them.
ball
Let's go.
travels out of bounds. It was last touched by a
I don't want
Beasley's checked in for Orlando.
Kyrie.
Dragic
it's your
comes
first
in
game,
for Richmond.
4 games of the year, you can go
And we're just
We gotta
around
play
2
some
minutes into
defense.
the
I don't know
final
who this
play
Ward
now.
guy is. We don't really have much bench per se. That's a
Against
tough.
George.
You can't
Dragic
foul.
came into the NBA with
Really?
something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
The
He's
Magic
missing.
making a switch here.
No,
Iguodala's checked
Kyrie 11.
Boston also with the sub. Irving's
He's
checked
played
in.
absolutely
Screen by O'Neal.
phenomenal in his first game.
Irving drives in.
Can't find anyone. Kyrie saucing and he lost
And
the
stolen
ball.
by Stockton.
I've never seen him lose the ball in the Euro step.
Takes a three.
That's a wide open three.
A
That
shot.
doesn't
No
fall.
good. And it's Boston the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, we can't really do
When you
much
put
out
a player
here.
of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system,
But we
you
can't
have
the
to
Shaq
expect
in the
good
paint.
things.
They
Irving
can't
does so
let
much
him in the
for
paint.
himself
He
and
shoots
others.
92%.
The longer he plays with the
Way
team,
under
I think the more
scoring average.
comfortable he'll become.
But we don't
Beasley
care as long
sets a
as we
screen
get
for
the
Gasol.
win. I forgot to play a rookie this
Beasley
game,
against the
and
Bucks. And
Beasley.
it's Beasley finishing it off.
And if that doesn't,
We're shooting 80%.
guys,
We're
nothing.
running a
Just
slow
what the
paced
doctor
offense.
ordered out some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Here's Shaq. Oh,
Shaq is
knocks it off
blocked
the
by
glass.
Gasol. You don't see Shaq get blocked all that often.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Irving.
You don't see Shaq going
Dragic
for
dishes to
layups.
Stockton. And here's
That's
Iguodala
gonna be a
outside.
tough
That's
look,
good.
but
And a
he's
nice
gonna
assist
go
from
down
Stockton.
and cut it to 10 on the
Stockton's
three
got
by
his fourth
Stockton.
assist with that last one here tonight. O'Neal a screen on Dragic.
Kyrie off the glass.
Chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, I
His
don't know if there's
ability
anybody
to
better than
finish
Kyrie Irving close to the basket.
unmatched.
He has a great feel for how to score
Besides the
inside.
likes of LeBron James,
Stevenson's checked in for the
his
Magic.
ability to just
And the NBA has had coaches who are
know where
as
the
legendary
contact
as any
is,
player.
knows how to finish
With
against
that in mind, Clark, who is
Or
your
with
pick
the
is the
contact.
greatest coach of all time?
It's just
Man, I
absurd.
can't even begin to have an answer for that one. There's some guys that
Shaq
jump out,
goes
though,
up
when
for
you
his
think
8th
about
rebound.
that list, who would be on it. Greg Popovich for sure.
Kyrie
Phil
wants
Jackson would
to
have to
hit.
be included on
Gets
that
it,
list.
but
Red Arthur
turns it over again.
daily for the way he was
We've had
able
quite a
to
few
manage his
turnovers
players.
on that ball.
Pat Riley,
Sometimes.
you'd have to consider him as part of
And based on the amount we
being on
tried,
somebody worthy of that list.
pretty good.
And I'll even go
How
back
bad?
a little farther and throw Lenny
No,
Wilkens
we
in the
got
mix.
it.
I
No.
thought he was really good with a number of different teams that he coached.
we don't need a timeout. We're up by 11. They're not even making
So
it
the
work.
Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And for the Magic, it's really been a
Stop
musical
bringing in the
chairs
back.
with their coaches. A lot of
Only JR.
on the
JR's
roster,
only
but the
back.
pieces still have yet to gel. And honestly,
Let's
it's
go,
been a
Skal. Hit one.
Larry Bird's checked in for Orlando.
that three ball dropping for him. The defense should have done more on that last play.
Maybe.
It's out of bounds.
That is
Celtics take it
Celtic
the other way.
basketball.
And a whole new group out on the
We
floor.
are winning this road game, boys. Moving to 3-0. We're in the computer-only conference. None of my friends want to come out.
1:32 left to play in the third.
So we're just sitting alone here.
With the screen. Irving passes.
Ibaka, you can hit one.
Yes!
Oh, it's
Irving
Ibaka
picking
for
up the assist.
three.
Ibaka's got himself
Kyrie's
his
passing
first basket
continues
of the
with
game.
16 assists.
And if you're running the Magic, Greg, what's the roadmap to
He's
contention?
found any and all
Well,
teammates.
first and
who are
foremost, it's
available.
always
That's
going
how
to
I
have to start
check
through the
says
draft.
no on the
You've
board.
got to be able to get core pieces there, and then you want to
Kyrie goes behind his
perimeter
back.
shooting and
Gathers
focus
his
on
back.
developing your young talent based on the way the
Booker,
game
that is
is
deep.
played today.
Oh, he
One
puts
from
it
long
in.
range.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got two now from
Kyrie
beyond
has
the arc in
17
the third for
assists.
Boston.
On the night, Booker is
Stevenson
not
with it.
missed out.
George picks him up. Iguodala kicks to Gasol. Charity spikes
Gasol on the
and it
run.
falls over the rim and in. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
He's just
We've
able to
fallen
shoot
off
over
our
people
pace for
at a
100.
high rate.
And you
Kyrie, Euros, and
how
misses
do you
the
guard
layup.
that? I mean, the height, the soft release, not a lot you can do against that combination.
Shaq says no.
But he stays with it.
Bird for
Bird.
three.
And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Got to be
Shaq
happy
just
with the
sent
result,
out
moving
his
the ball
back.
so well on that possession. Beautiful.
But they couldn't clean it up.
Dragic against Irving.
Out to
And here's
George.
George for 3.
He
And
rattles
again,
in
Boston with the triple.
And how about the consistency from
Booker
range?
and George are doing exactly
Really
what
impressive.
they
Yeah, you know what? The
need to do
defense
at
can't
near
keep giving
perfection.
him these looks. I mean, he looks really comfortable shooting from these spots on the floor.
Puts up a 3.
George.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's
No, I
Boston.
guess they can
Finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Kyrie
Their
Irving
work
has
from
like
beyond the arc
18
has been a
assists.
highlight. A lot of threes, finding the
Whatever
bottom of the bucket.
these
And
wing guys,
don't go
they're
away.
hanging
We'll be
through.
right back.
This is absolutely incredible. The level of play we're getting out of everyone. Kyrie, I did not expect him to do this. I kind of expected him to put up like 15-ish points. I didn't expect him to put up 15 points to go with him.
And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Which is what it's doing.
Shrink the floor when you're on.
Looking like we're definitely the team.
And
to
we're
beat.
rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might
this
not
Eastern
come down to the
Conference.
wire, but you never know.
You still got Shaq
Boston
and
leading by
Booker and
15.
Embiid.
We've got Lance
I
Stevenson.
don't want my mention.
Bird is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's
Shaq is just so.
It's Dragic.
If you let Shaq touch
That's
the
who's
ball
out there for Orlando.
in the
He has
paint
really
there,
shot
he-
the ball
game over
extremely
because he
well,
just doesn't
as you'd
every
expect.
single time.
Like we say, he's been making sweet string
So you have to go
all
for
day
the
long.
steal or-
Millsap a screen. Dragic kicks to
or foul.
Richmond.
But he dunks over the foul.
Back to Dragic. Shot off the screen. And
That's
there
all.
the Magic with another bucket.
And that's what you give up when you don't.
I wonder who this Ward guy is. He can
Yeah, I
shoot
agree
the
with you
three.
wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth
Can he
on
do
defense
anything
there. I
else?
mean,
Can
I think he's
tap?
definitely got to play up on him more. And
We're
watch
just
the
gonna
screen
float
in
that
that
up with
situation.
Shaq.
And that
He's
one's
going
by
for
Shaq.
30 in 10
They are
games.
just killing them.
All of his
on the
points
interior.
except for
Yeah, you can't
one
say that
free
with
throw.
enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some
You gotta get
physicality in the
25
paint.
points in the 5 minutes.
O'Neal a screen on Dragic. In the corner.
Doable.
with it.
Ibaka, can he hit?
And he's good
Ibaka
on the
is
three
2
ball.
for 2 for
And the
3.
Celtics lead by 17.
I gotta check these sliders. This league's on All-Star. It is on
They're
All-Star.
getting a lot of their points
I don't know what's
outside
going
the
on,
paint.
but I'm just not missing.
Last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
I'm just gonna leave. I'll sag off
Millsap a
drive.
screen. Stevenson inside the three-point line. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Why is it the guys
Dragic
who
has got 3 assists
shooters
in the
real
game.
life they just drop the hammer?
Ward
We'll give
with
Ibaka
Ibaka.
third the top.
Offensive rebound. O'Neal.
Shaq
And he
puts
banks
him
it.
home.
O'Neal's got 12 points
31
in
and
just a second.
11 for Shaquille.
And a big lead for them on both.
That's just such a quiet.
And
They need a
Rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the Celtics trade for Kyrie Irving, sending shockwave back in August. Never before had a pair of 25-point-per-game scorers swap teams in the offseason.
We're rolling now.
That's what you call
We are rolling.
Some changes. Gasol comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Stockton in for Goran.
Did we bring back Kyrie? We brought him back. He's got 18 assists. We're going for a 20-20.
Stockton
We're going for the perfect guy.
Stockton dishes to Millsap.
Not too much.
It's
No way! No
and
way!
they'll keep possession. A nice shot by Gasol.
We're shooting 75%
Boston
from
leading
the
by
field
15.
right now.
Left side, Irving.
Ibaka continuous hot streak.
Here's O'Neal.
Shaq cleans
He
it
can't hit
up.
that time. Great
How's that
D
bump
time.
not warrant a foul?
Three-pointer from Stockton.
He got
And
bumped.
again, it's Orlando
I
with
like
the
you
three.
could see it visually. He got
Substance brewing, guys.
You know how much contact
Just
it was taking
continue
Shaq
to
off
flow.
course?
Yeah,
but
they've had a
Kyrie
great
doesn't
second
get
half
off
from
course.
long range, Greg. I mean, things
I've only taken 11 shots and he
starting
gets
to
the steal.
look up for him.
Stockton just isn't a match for Kyrie.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The
Oh, this
No doubt,
game.
Irving and IT,
This-
both elite
this-
offensive weapons.
This game.
Irving, 6 inches
That's so
taller,
unrealistic.
perhaps
You can't
more
keep him.
defensive upside, and 3 years younger. The Celtics feel he fits their timeline.
Are you
10 in the
serious?
Celtic lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Richmond.
Shaq, put on the moves.
In a row from long range.
You know what? Okay.
good by
If they're
Ibaka.
not gonna cover up
That's
on
how
it,
you
I'm
answer
gonna
back.
still kick it.
Exactly, Greg.
I'm gonna give him a
Go
chance
right
to
back
be
at him.
great.
Show him
He
you
wants
can
to be a
shoot from
sharpshooter
outside
all 11.
all night long.
Let's make a stop. Let's double the ball here,
Draws the
Shaq.
double. Millsap with it. He's picked up by
You know, I'm gonna sag off a little.
outside for Richmond.
Oh, perfect.
Stolen by O'Neal.
Perfect amount of sag. We'll get it to George for the flush. I believe we're all in double digits
Yes,
here.
indeedy.
Nope, Ibaka's only at 9. He's hitting
To the rim on
and
that
that's
slam.
Boy, when he gets up, I mean,
one of them agrees. Pretty crazy.
That's what we call
Kyrie has 16 and
He's
20, by the way.
rising and helium.
Ah,
Always enjoy solid, good passing. Easily setting up his teammate. Does not get any easier than that.
Kyrie, can he sauce?
and it's
He
set
gets
back
it
by
off.
Millsap.
Pretty cool to see.
I was trying to go for the
shots back.
20.
I mean, he's a mobile.
Is not.
He's taking pride in his defense.
Kyrie might be running.
And there's the call. It's
Is that an off-ball on Gasol?
That's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a
Kyrie saucing his way up the court, looking for a lane. He's gonna get 2
unable
points
to get
on the
that
line.
to go with all the contact. We always talk about
What that meter charge, though,
from time to
2K
time.
players.
How would
You gotta know that meter's got a charge before you take it.
of an offensive possession?
97%
good
chance.
shot is a shot.
And he's got 18.
60 to 80%
The
of
worst 2K was the
when
one
he
where
takes
Green
it, whether that's a
missed.
three-point
I think it was
shot,
70 or maybe
post-up
60.
moves, your
Where
mid-range
Green's could like
jump
miss
shots.
it with the worst
Those are
feeling
quality
of all
shots.
time.
And then the other piece of it is you don't want to take a
I wonder
lot
what
of
Bird can do.
shots. You can make them as a pro.
He hasn't done much.
Good shots are shots you can make
Why are we taking a time?
the time, and usually that means
There was a minute
getting
and a half
open
where
shots
we
versus
are
contested.
14.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
14. Did we bring in the bench? I will talk some hands if we brought in the bench.
And now let's present our
Not gonna lie.
Jordan of the game, Shaq.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game.
All right, we didn't bring it.
And no matter what they've thrown at him, he
Kyrie needs one more
Is the star of this
bucket.
team. He knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
Give him some space stuff.
Here's Irving, and that one.
Give him a chance, okay.
Gets the
We'll take
whistle.
the
Two
pick
shots
on
coming up.
Millsap.
picks
We'll
one
get
up.
him at the line.
And the Magic benefiting from multiple first-round picks this summer. They
Can you
need
hit?
the help.
Let's go.
and they need a big hit in the draft. I mean, they've lacked star
Hey.
talent, and we know this is a talent-driven league. Either you develop stars or you
2020
keep them
outing
in your
for
fold.
Kyrie.
They've got to find some difference makers.
Beautiful stat line for him. The only starter not in double digits with the surge.
leaving nothing to chance. Impressive
See
win.
if we can just get him in here on a little pick and roll action.
They
Cal.
get stuck in those one-on-one
You gonna set the pick?
situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best
Draw foul, draw foul. He puts it.
numbers and great ball movement.
And everyone
Ibaka with 11 on only 6 shots.
win number 3. Millsap a screen
Go over the picks in 2K the easiest
Stockton.
way.
And Orlando again with
Still
a bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm
Shaq
talking about the
beasted.
screenplay you see.
Kyrie feasted.
Gave him more
We
than
just
enough room to
toasted
get
this
that
team.
shot off.
Mills.
Oh, I keep doing that.
Here we go.
Can Booker stay with Bird?
Shot's good from Bird.
He was ready to block it off the block. Did we just take a timeout?
For most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game.
Well, it looks
because
like
this
for the
one
first time we're
is done.
scoring under 100.
And the
Unless Shaq has something to say about it. Did we just intentionally foul for the 100?
They try to put this
Or double?
on ice.
And, you know, this is
I
what's
think we doubled.
needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great
That is
teams
somehow working.
The shot's good.
We're going for 100 though. We're going for it.
Pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
About 3 seconds between.
Kyrie puts it home.
Tremendous.
22 and 22. We got a double.
That
We got double the ball right here.
is going to be sweet.
no doubt about
We
it,
do.
partner, but unfortunately, the flip side of that coin,
That's fine.
drive
We
home
gotta
for the
score.
hometown fans, going to be rather flat. Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic
Kyrie
playmaking leading to the nice shot.
can't hit a
Shaquille
three.
O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
We gotta bring in the 3-point line up and just like intentionally foul.
And an
We're doing it.
foul right.
We're doing it.
Yeah,
We're savages.
what that was about. I mean, talk about
We're savages. We're fouling them intentionally.
Completely a brain fade.
I
I
actually
don't know where that
probably
came
like if they miss
from. Long
this here.
sense of time and the situation.
I think. No.
Both free throws good from Dragic.
Who are we gonna go to?
And here's Irving.
Kyrie. Oh.
And so it's Boston easily
We
grabbing
go under 100
in
for
the
the
win,
first
a comfortable
time
win in what was
any of our
thank
three
you as
games.
always. And that about
We get
wraps
the
it up
W though.
for Greg Anthony.
All on the positive side. I didn't even see who the player of the game was. I assume it was Kyrie or Shaq, one of those two. But let's take a look at the box score. Shaq drops 33 and 13 on only 19 shot attempts. And 2 blocks and 2 steals to go. Kyrie with 22 points, 22 assists, 2 steals, 6 turnovers. Wasn't that efficient with that. But George gets 14 on 5 for 6. Booker 11 on 4 for 4. Serge 11 on 4 for 6. Efficient shooting from downtown. What do we shoot from downtown? We shot 13 of 22 from downtown. I will take that any game. And guys, thank you for watching episode 2 of this. Episode 3 of the My League Online series will without a doubt be up tomorrow, the next day from when you watch this video, unless you watch it later after, but this will be out the next day. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe so you don't miss any of this My League Online content. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a great day. Peace out, guys.